Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome back to the trader test video. I do have a couple things to go over. Some good news and some bad news, but let's start out with the bad news. That way we can finish on a high with the good news. First of all, I lost episode 3. That file ended up getting corrupted. There was a way I could try to get some of it back, however, I just didn't feel it was worth it considering that this is kind of a test run and it's really not going to be official. That's going to be the one in 1.5.6 for Mexico, so I wasn't too concerned about that. The other thing that really was terrible was I used this as a template for a video that I had put up with the Ultimate Trader video. So I was showing a few different things with that, and I had something really terrible happen, and that I accidentally saved over it. So that caused a bit of a problem, because the main thing was to show some different settings. I had accidentally gotten rid of all of my cav. I got rid of all of it for infantry. And then I got rid of some of my food as well. So when I accidentally hit save, instead of save as to create a new save, it saved that all over. So what I had to do was waste a little bit of time getting cav back, getting that food back, and starting off to approximately where I finished the last episode. So what ended happening was I ended up wasting 64 days of game time to get myself back to where I was. So I have to subtract 64 days from whatever this is. And as you can see right now, we are at day 1086. So I have to subtract 64 days of that. I didn't trade for 64 days. That was getting everything back after I accidentally recorded it. So technically we are only at day 1022. So whenever I do this, I just have to subtract 64 days from that. So that's the bad news. Now the good news. After spending 2 entire days working on graphics, uploading, rendering, changing a million different settings, I was able to get a graphical update into full 1080p HD. I will link to the video of a battle in which I upgraded it. I actually have a playlist of 3 videos, and it's actually smarter to watch those because 1 and 2 are bad, and then when you click on the 3rd one, you're going to be like, wow, this looks pretty damn good. And for the computer system that I have, it's pretty damn impressive. Now, that's only a 600 battle size. I still haven't determined how big the battle size I can get to before I start slowing down on graphics. So that is still something that I have to work out. However, I have the graphics set. So my next test will just be to determine how much of the graphics settings that I can do until I finally have to stop. So I have that finished. So I will link that in the description, or probably I'll pin a comment to that and you can go check that out. But the easiest thing to do is just go to my channel and look at playlists and look at graphic tests and then watch those 3. They're only like 5 to 10 minutes long. They're just really quick battles. I'd stop in the middle just to test the graphics. So watch the first 2 and then watch that 3rd one and you're going to be like, wow. And watch it in full screen. That's the key. You got to be in full screen to really get the full effect of it. You can watch a video in a small or theater mode and not really tell, but when you put it in full screen, that is where you can really tell the difference. So I will do that. So let us get back to our trader test. So at day 1022, I believe we're at right now, I am at 280 and I'm about to level. I do have to remember where I'm putting that skill point, because I probably should put it into full arm, although I do have that. Smarter choices when I create my kingdom. I work on leadership. Okay, And then I have to think if I'm going to pull my group members out. I'm about to hit clan tier 6. So having these guys as party members doesn't really do anything for me except eat a lot of money up. However, if I do want to pull these guys out, then I could go ahead and end up saving. That's $3,700 a day in wages, I could save. So that's $250,000 a year. That's not really a ton. The advantage of leaving them out there is they're going to continue to have really good troops, and they're going to continue to gain skills. So I might just leave them out there. So let us get back to it. So the world detail isn't as good as what I hoped it would be, and that's because I wanted to leave that off there. Like I said, to me the most important thing was getting the battles to look beautiful, and I think I have achieved that. You have an escort merchant caravan. You are at 6,000 though. See, that's really, really good. Wow, look at all that green. Wine is starting to come up in price. Look at that. Are you kidding me? 95 is 20%. They're saying that the average price of oil right now is virtually 115. 20% is 19. 19 plus 95 is 114. So you're telling me on day I mean, stuff is off. Mexico's got to realize that this economy is not good. Now I don't know what the next economy is going to be like. That's kind of going to be my. Oh, I need to wait. I have this already, but that's something he's going to have to realize is the economy is not right. Something is definitely off with the economy. I'm actually going to hold off. I want to buy up a little bit of stuff first. Now, normally I would have had a multiple save file on this. However, this is not a true test, so I wasn't worried about it. When I do my 1.5.6 test, I will obviously have multiple saves. So I won't ever have to worry about running into a problem. They're saying that is... So they're saying the average is about 13 on fish. That sounds pretty good. A 13 average on fish is not bad. That's not bad at all. That oil is now see it's near its average. They're saying 105 is near its average, but according to that other one, average is like 114. So that is wait a minute, we're in Jacqueline, aren't we? No, this isn't Jacqueline. This is the higher up one. Yeah, this is Gellin, because Jacqueline has a tannery, so I don't want to take their hides. The economy is definitely off, and it's off bad. I don't know what the heck happened to oil, but that is a problem. It's a decent price for linen, but they do not have a good price on grain or fish. That's probably a escort. Yeah, and they are at 4,000 and increasing, so I'm good on that. These graphics though should look very nice. They should look a lot better than my other games. This should be 1080p full HD. So you should definitely notice a big difference. These should be more crystal clear. It should be very bright and white. You should really notice a difference. Okay, so your grain is 7. We'll take that. Yeah, we're going to go overweight, but I am fine with that. I do not mind going overweight on that. Oil at 92. Man, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, here they do actually have a lot of stuff. Linen is great. Tools is great. Leather, not so much. Those aren't that good. So let's check and see what, I want to see what our total cost is. If we have a decent enough sale, I wouldn't mind selling. That's good for butter. Hides, no. Salt, no. Wool, yes. Pottery, a little bit. Yep, we can get down into the 50. Definitely linen. That's a really good price. I wish I'd have bought more of it. At 11K, I'm pretty happy with 11,000. Granite 9, I want to wait on. Hardwood, we can definitely pick up. I do want to get more hardwood. I think I'm going to go run down and, ooh, that's a little bit of a high price there. Hopefully I didn't screw up and make this too, look how slow they're going. But that should be corrected in the next one. 12, cool. There is one thing I want to figure out, and there is something that I noticed with the graphics from time to time. And I got to figure out what setting it is to fix it. I do have one small issue. And I think it's going to be something to do with like anti-aliasing or something like that. So there is one tiny little problem I do need to work out. That's why I wanted to pick it up. You can see how it's 26 here. I paid like 12 for it. I always buy it for under 15 and pay 20, and I'll sell it for 20. Well, no, so it'd only be a couple. It wouldn't be much at all. Not much profit. Pottery is decent. No, leather's great. Oh, that's an amazing price for leather. There goes trade. I don't want to get too many grapes. Damn, look at that oil. Like I said, there's definitely a couple things that I need to get with him on. With Mexico. Really wish I could figure out. I got this one thing I got to figure out. There's like, it's like lines that you can see, almost like pages. If you look really closely, At times you can see a line like a page is flipping. I can't remember if that is anti-leasing. That's only the real big thing I gotta worry about. Look at how crazy that is. That's decent. That's not bad. That's a bit high. Wow. Great price on leather. I have no beer either. Beer is another problem. Right now, there you could see it. There was a little like line right there. Like I said, I don't know what's causing that. If it's if I'm not sure if that is anti-aliasing, texture filtering. I got to figure out which one that is. I don't know which it is. I just need to figure out what setting that is and adjust it. But the problem is figuring out exactly what that is. I'm hoping it shouldn't be too difficult to figure out. It's the only thing I really need to worry about. Alright, can't get any more mules because I want to maintain my one herd penalty. There you got the cheap grade, so I need to remember that next time. And that is like, that's a good price. Why does it seem like they're low? I'm not sure what they're up to right now. That's just 25. See, beer used to run, I could buy it for like 25 and sell it for 40 to 50. But beer is now high up in price as well. Even though there is supposed to be a 50% increase, you can see it says it's 4% cheaper. I am buying beer now for 50. However, 50 doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot. You're not getting much. As you can see, I barely got 6 and we're probably going to take it all. And now wine, it's like, okay, I guess I'm buying, I was buying to 80. I should have went and bought from them and I didn't do it. Hides, that is really cheap. Wow. And I'll take all of that. Cotton is pretty good. Linen is okay. I was able to get it all. Yep. It really wasn't that great. They had a lot of good prices. So we need to go run down here and we need to go pick up the hardwood. $100 of it at 11. And we'll run over to here to this one that has it. 14. That's like right at the upper edge. Okay, alright, I have a point. Where do you get that endurance point? Is that it right there? Yeah. You have to hit 225. Alright, so I can hit 225. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit this. If I put that there, I still need 3 more. That'd be, there's no way I'm going to hit that. I don't think there's any way freaking possible in hitting that. Putting the 10 points into social really screwed you. Yeah, because if you would have had 8 points into this at 32, you could have had both of these to 300. And getting leadership and charm to 300 is the way to go. I don't think I'm going to hit it. So I'm almost feeling like the better alternative would be to go towards endurance instead of intelligence. Just to make the weapons, even though my kids can technically make weapons. It would only be 3 points. I don't even think I'm going to hit that. That would be 32, 36, 42. I don't think I've ever hit level 42. I can't remember the highest I've ever hit. Yeah, I don't think I've hit 42. Okay, so we'll go with that, and then where do I put this point? That I can cap out at 230. No, it's 120. That's 200 in cap. So I gotta put at least. If I put the next point into it, then I still can't hit it, can I? It's 80. No. Oh no, I'm saying it wrong. It's 130. That's 130 points. So if I put one more point into it, I can get it. Because 120. No, it's 310. I can hit it now. Yeah, I can hit it. Oh, I'm just looking at that. Ultimate leader. No, I definitely want to go with that. I'm going to need that here soon. Did I already do this? No. So I can't remember if I already did this. There's no way I did it. Not with this sitting here. Look at that oil. And that's actually cheap. You can see right there under here. Alton Guard is paying 147 for it. Oh yeah, they're paying good. We're going to be over some money here. There's my beer. Oh, we already drank one of it. I'm never going to have that oil by the time I get over there. That oil's going to be gone. Might as well just sell it off. Same thing with the beer. I might as well just get rid of it. All that's going to happen is we're going to drink it all. That's how you make money. Bought it for 20, sell it for 50 and 70. Linen, wow. Fur's only 157. Wow, that's really orange. Huh. Alright, let's go grab some more hardwood. Yeah, I see that page. I think it's anti-aliasing. I don't think it's VSync. All I have to do is just figure out what that setting is, and then I'll be good to go. Well, it's at 15. I better grab it, just because we've been doing so good selling hardwood lately. Jewelry, 546. Wow, fish at 26. I'd rather wait. Salt could be a little bit. Nah. Hardwood. Wow. It looks like inflation is definitely kicking in, so I need to be really careful on this stuff and not go too low on the pricing just because it is starting to go. Oh yeah. Oh, they're 6,000. They're good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not running my guy right now, and you might look at it. Well, I mean, you got an escort mission, damn. There they go. You know, they got one. Run it. You know, why aren't you running it? Um, just because I want to save it in case there's a town that needs it. Unfortunately, that's where I'm going next, and they're bringing hardwood right now, so that sucks. So they just took some hardwood there. So unfortunately, that does suck. You can see they had hardly none left because they just took a bunch of town. So that really stinks. So what I got to do is I do have to also readjust my graphics. I would like to make the nighttime just a little bit. Oh, I think the nighttime is okay. I would like to make the daytime not as bright. That is one thing I would really like to change. And for the most part, you don't have anything hardly worth, what is it? Oh, that's fish. Oh, okay. You don't have much at all that I want to go ahead and buy from you, so let us sell first and see how much we can make off of them. The whole point about buying is if you were able to buy up stuff and hold it long enough, then by the time inflation kicks in, you can make a huge profit. So that is why sometimes you don't want to sell all of it. Just like I could sell most all this, but 52 isn't getting much profit. So you kind of want to pull back a little bit because profit is a huge factor in how much EXP you actually get, not how much money you get. So as you can see, we've only gained one since we've been doing this. We're about to gain a second one. However, I'm going to go through here. I'm not going to go through Sturgia, and the reason why I'm going through here is because I want hardwood. And there are some pretty good places to get hardwood because hardwood right now is down south in Assyria. I think it's running for like 35 to 40 each. You're going to double your money on hardwood. So I definitely want to pick up more of that. Yeah, you're always going to have fish at a good price here. And that is a great price. And that is good. And that's just a little Wow, they're saying 474 is below average. That's a little shocking. Caravan ambush, however, I do not want to do that. I don't like that caravan ambush. The reason why I don't like it is there a chance it could go up here. And I don't like wasting that much time when I'm on a trader. I'm going to literally go all the way up there. Following him all the way up there is just a pain. Alright, let's get some hardwood. I always go to the village first. There are the villagers, so I would rather pay just a tiny bit more and buy it at one price than to have a fluctuating price. So as you can see, we're going to buy 74 at 8. So in town, it's probably going to be 8 as well. In and out. Always take an in and out quest. At this point in the game, it's probably going to pay me 6,000, so I'll make 5,000 profit on an in and out. Voila. Paid 1,000, you receive 6,000, and you gain a point in charm. We're basically doing nothing. Alright, see how much hardwood you have because they just delivered it. And we will buy, there you go, buy all their hardwood. Got it for 7 to 9. The entire thing. Look at beer. We paid 50 for it. Except for buying the fish, and a little bit of meat. Look at their prices. They have some good consumable selling prices. However, the non-consumables look to be more buying price. So of course we're taking all their fish. That's just a given. How much did they have? 8, like about 8 grand. Amazing price on ore. An amazing price on hides. Wow. I will take it down to 50. Good price on velvet. Great price on leather. And we still get money. They are down to 3,000. The thing is, we are getting close to Cruzite territory, though. That's a little concerning. So, they are gaining one, so I'm going to hold off on them. Cruzite territory is where you got to be the most concerned, just because they do have a problem with, there you go, we're tier 6. They have a problem with keeping their prosperity. So, now we cannot gain any more. We're at the max. So now we got to think whether or not you keep your parties. The only thing they're going to do for you, although, I mean, really, they're just going to keep their powerful troops, is all they do. Army of poachers we keep. Butter is extremely cheap. Meat is cheap. Oh, that is cheap as well. There's that oil at 80. Yeah, they have cheap hardwood, so we're gonna go check out the village again. And of course, more cheap iron ore. I really feel feel like selling many non-consumables right now. But that is about to change. When you start looking and you see certain prices of things, you know it's time to sell. And you will see what I'm talking about when I get down there. No, it's only 70. I'll hold off. Wine 100 and freaking 20. Jeez. Okay, hides is decent at 60. Pottery again, decent at 60. Tools, we'll go to fur, velvet, no, right there, 500. So we made a little bit once again. There you go. We did gain another skill, so we're up to 282. Like I said, even with 10 points, I think it's going to take 12, at least 1,300 days, maybe longer. I just don't think Tailworld realizes what it takes to get to 300. I don't think they realize it. And if you're playing with death on, you know, your character for the most part is gonna die of old age. You could see I'm 35 years old now. So if it takes me another 400 days, I'm going to be 40 years old before I can even start worrying about buying thieves. So that's only going to give me approximately 700 or 800 days before my character has a good chance of dying. That's not a lot of time to take over the freaking planet. I mean, hello. I mean, Earth to Tail World. It's just, it's not great. Butter, and yeah, it's like this a lot of times. We are going to buy out some of this. They have a great price in wool. Hides, of course, is amazing. I'm buying it all. Tools, all of it. Linen is, we're not going to get all, well, we did get all of it. It's a really high price to pay for it. Cotton as well, I'm going to hold off on. Silver's too high, that's too high. I am happy with that. We have no caravans here. You can see how they're only at 2,400. That's why I waited. They do have 2 bound settlement issues, so I'm not sure what those issues are. It's not that one, is it? Yeah, that's one of them. This is probably going to be it. It's going to be this bandit base here, I'm assuming. And it is not. So that tells me it's going to be one of these 2. These are the other 2 bound villages. It's not that one. That goes to the castle. It's this one and this one. So each of these are going to have one. One's probably going to be a delivery. One could be a train of troops. Oh, wow, they're going to have... There could be a bandit base over here. By not having that, there's probably a bandit base here. No, it's just a deliver. That's a tough one. I don't know why it said there's 2 bound settlement issues. You really want to help out that prosperity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it. I'm going to go hit bulk to hand. No, Oltengard. I'm going to go hit Oltengard. Whoa, I almost did it again. Get rid of those damn peasants. I'm going to go hit Oltengard. Then I'm going to shoot over there, deliver the quest, and then come back here. I do need to take care of that bandit base. I should go take care of that right now. I'm going to go take care of that right now. Just because it's nighttime, and so I'm not wasting any time. I really want to get that taken care of, because I'm sure that's actually killing the prosperity of Oltengard right now. I'm sure it's pretty much destroying it. Come on, come on. Settlements, town, Kuzite, Oatgard. There you can see it's minus 1.1. Bound Village issues is minus 4. So I know they have at least a deal with the bandits, which is minus 2. So when I get done with this, I'll check it again. It should be guaranteed to be at least a positive 0.9. That's why I'm going to deal with this right now. You don't want to let that go. I said stay on top of it. It's going to help you in the long run. If you keep these prosperities up closer to 3,000, it is going to make your late game extremely easy to do, because butter, cheese, and meat is really cheap over here. Extremely cheap. And then you could take it to the other side and you could sell it for a ton of moolah. So I'm going to go deal with this. I'm going to pause it, and then when I get back, we will continue on. Okay, we finished that bad boy up. That is great. No, there's still minus 1.1. That is a little surprising. I am not exactly certain why they are 1.1. The settlement issues from this. That's the artisan can't sell products. I hate that thing. I do not like that mission sitting there, and that's because you're most likely going to go criminal. Now, you can get rid of it. What is my relation with him? I do have relation 5, so I actually can get rid of this. It's very easy to do. I will suffer relation with him, so I'll actually show you how you can do it. You need help with the problem. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Now, what's going to happen is you got to go sell products, blah, blah, blah. But here's this guy coming here, so you can get some criminal rating and be bad. However, if you just say, okay, fine, I won't do it, then the mission will be done, and you'll lose, I believe it's 5 relation with the guy, which I'm going to do right now. I don't want to break the law. You can take the goods. Okay? So I gain relation with him. I lose, as you can see, I will lose. I lost 5 relation with him, so I'm 0. Which is fine because I'm not negative, so I can get quests. And as you can see, they are now positive. So that is great news. We don't want them being negative. We want them to actually go positive. We do need to help them out a little bit more. However, in the process, we do need to do a few things. First of all, we got to do that. Second of all, we have to solve everything we got from the bandit base. We need to get rid of that Sumpter. We got to get rid of those Sumpter horses. We do need to get rid of a few horses, as you can see. We need to get rid of quite a few, actually. -1. Okay. Wine. Beer's only 64. Alright. Here's the problem. If you take all their goods, I mean, they're going to lower their prosperity. As you look at the very top one, it says food surplus plus 2.45. Here's your problem. If you take their food from them, that is going to lower that number. So I'm going to actually push them into the negative. That is one thing you have to be extremely careful when you do. Even though you look and you go, look at this. These are butter, meat, cheese are so far below average, it is ridiculous. But as I said, if you go ahead and buy it, you are going to throw them below the average. And then therefore, they're going to start losing prosperity. So it's one of those things that you have to be extremely careful when you do. I mean, you have to be so careful that I have a decent amount of butter. I have some meat. and I have a little bit of cheese, so I'm not going to do it. Now, we do need to go do the delivery quest. However, on our way, the problem is that is not him. Oh, that's Otengard. That is Otengard, and that is Otengard. So there are 4 bound village issues, and I am going to assume right now that this is going to be a deal with the bandits. I need to do another bandit base. This right here is 2 relation. So I do need to deal with this one. Because that's then going to bump them up to a +2. Now, of course, I got to be careful because I had that delivery quest as well. And I screwed up. I did not check that guy there. Vice vendor's leveled. Lucky is leveled. Oh my word. I got to pull all these people back in to get trade EXP. Okay, so... Alright, I will be right back when I get done with this. Alright, we'll get this guy dealt with. He's got a lot of prisoners behind him, which is really cool. We can go turn those in. Very well. You're gone. Nothing he can do. If he misses once, you can swing faster than him and always get him. And you can see when he went to go overhead, I jumped to the side. That's the only way that you can really deal with overhead. That's it. So now if we check Otengard, as you can see, they're at plus 1.5 or 1.05 or plus 1.05, which means another issue I think popped up. It can be an absolute nightmare dealing with issues in a town, especially when you want them to go prosperity. If I were to deal with all the issues that they have, then I could get them up to a 3-4 prosperity. The biggest problem you have is continuously finding bandit bases, and that is the problem in Kuzite territory. That is something that I think Tailworld needs to work on, is you get too many of them that pop up, and that's what actually causes the problem. Alright, who do we have to deal with? The Lamb. There you are. Alright, there's your stuff. And while we're sitting here, why don't we just trade? Alright, first of all, once again, we got to get rid of the horses. And, of course... Wow, I have a... Oh, wait a minute. Do those guys count? Why do I have a minus 0.87 now? I don't get what happened. Now I have a minus 0.87 herd penalty. I wonder if that's why I'm running a 0.87 is because when I go to send my companion out, then I don't have men available. I'm wondering if that's what's causing that. So let's sell here. And we're going to head down into Assyria territory. We're going to be able to buy a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, beer is a great price. Wine, a great price. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I didn't check. You can see where I move really fast on this, just because I know where a lot of the prices are at. It's decent. Not great, but decent. Silver's good. Leather, we'll get rid of one. Oh, that's right. We got to get rid. I forgot about these. 0.84. I need to get more. That's why I had an. Now I know why I got rid of mules before. I keep forgetting when you attack bandit bases and stuff like that, or people, you're going to get sheep, cows, and hogs, which counts towards your herd penalty. So I ended up getting rid of mules because of that. Uh, so I actually need to go back up to Olengard, and the reason why I need to go back up there is because they have hardwood. Not going to be happy if they have another freaking bandit base sitting here. I've already dealt with 2. I don't want to deal with a 3rd. Wouldn't be shocked if one is right here. Would not shock me if I detect one. Big brother gained a level. I really would love to attack them, however, I'm not going to do it. And that's because I don't want to get the bonus to riding horde. So what was your hardwood at? Did I buy the hardwood here? Okay, I did not buy the hardwood, so let's take the hardwood to 10. Okay, they're up to 2.75. They just have 2 of the bound settlement issues. So if we deal with those 2, they would be up to plus 4.7. Now we're going to buy the hardwood out of here. That's only 10. And now while we're here, let us go check the last one over here. Please don't tell me it's another freaking bandit base. No, another deliver the herd. Do I want to do it? No. Am I going to do it? Yes. Which means this is going to be either a delivery or a train the troops. Deliver the herd, which we cannot do. Of course, that's Maeza, which is a little further away that I don't want to do. However, just by doing this, I'm going to shoot Olengard up to like a +3, which is a huge bonus in prosperity. Now, while you're trading, you want high prosperity. When you go to buy beefs, you want low prosperity. So right about the time that you're going to get done, you do not want to help out anymore. The way that I've calculated the approximate price of a town, and this is an approximation. This, of course, depends on your charm and big time on your relation. It is approximately 500,000 per 1,000 prosperity. So this town would be worth approximately $3.5 million. You'd have to pay. Now, of course, the higher relation and charm you get, the easier it is to be able to buy that. So that's just a way to Chandler Supplier. So that's just a roundabout way of figuring it. Escort, you're at 7,000 prosperity. Jeez. So we're good there. So now we just get to go to Akalat Odka, and then we can go ahead down into Assyri territory. But we got Olengard dealt with, so Olengard is running really good. So that means the next time we come through, we should be able to buy from them. Like I told you, if you go out and buy a bunch of their consumables, it's going to drive down their prosperity. That +3 is all of a sudden going to come down to maybe a +2 or a +1.5. You don't know exactly what it is because you don't know how much it's going to buy relative to how much they have. So you don't know what that price is going to do. So that's something you always have to be aware of when you buy. As you can see here, they're running at an incredible +4, which we are going to increase that because it is guaranteed they are going to have a caravan ambush or a merchant caravan. There's our caravan, and they have an army of poachers. That's why they're at 4. Now, I am not going to send my companion out to do that. One of the reasons is they have a +4, so they are sitting great. The second reason is because we don't know what Odka is. I have a feeling Odka is going to be down a little bit, and the reason why is because of that bandit base there. So I have a feeling Odka is going to possibly be negative. So we're going to leave that alone for right now. However, if they don't have a merchant caravan, I might run back up here and do it. So this is sitting really, really well. We do need to get the mules. I forgot about that. We got to get back up to our one herd penalty. That was what happened. I got rid of them. There's our exactly -1. I got rid of mules because I thought we had a herd penalty so much. But the problem was is I had sheep, hogs, and cows. So that was one reason why. As you can see, their prices aren't the best right now. They're okay, so we will take a little bit of it. They don't have a lot here, but they're going to come back here pretty soon. That's a good price. Feel free to buy all their non-consumables. Stuff that's below hardwood. I should say below flax. Flax and clay are normally above it. Normally these three change positions according to the price. So if the hardwood was like 10, hardwood would be up here. So they're kind of grouped in consumables, flax, clay, and hardwood, and then the rest of them. So they kind of change positions. There we go. We're good. Good, good, good. And then, of course, get rid of food. If possible, you want to always get rid of food, even if you're not going to get a ton for it, just because you want them to be able to have. We didn't get rid of as much as I want. You want them to have that surplus food. So that's why I'm actually getting rid of food, as you can see. Anything that's available to sell at a decent price, I will get rid of, to try to help out that food surplus bonus. You can see their food surplus bonus isn't even at 1. Okay, so now we're going to go run down to Odka, which I'm feeling is going to be absolutely terrible to deal with. I think they will be negative. They're positive, which tells me they have an army of poachers. Army of poachers. I knew that. Okay, they have a caravan ambush. This is actually perfect. The caravan ambush is going to take us back to Akalat. Then from Akalat, we could send our companion out on the caravan run. Absolutely perfect. Love it. I did not check. Oh, they got a. All right, they definitely have problems there. All right, their food surplus is not the greatest, so we definitely want to look at getting rid of some more food for them. But like I said, this is what you should be doing at the beginning of the game. You don't wait until you're halfway through the game to do this, because this is where you run into the problem. Is now you're fighting to try to keep them positive. It's not the greatest price, but it's okay. So this is absolutely perfect. First of all, let's go to recruit troops. As you can see, we're up to 235 now because we actually gained clan tier 6. So we're going to take all their cav. We're going to go do this merchant caravan quest. And I should have been checking the other ones as well. And I do need to check for another companion. And here you guys come. And now we can go up and attack them. Boom. And we're going to send the troops. And obviously you got to be careful because as you can see they're giving you stuff. So that is taken care of. So now we're going to go head back up here. Of course I got to check for troops because I didn't do that before. And I need to check companions because we can get another one. And now we can go ahead and do this merchant caravan quest. I will send my companion with the horsemen. Recruit troops. As you can see, there is another one. However, I probably should take these guys and I should get full guys now. Oh, I got to remember, I sent out 18 troops. And she counts as 19th. So realistically, I have 213 troops. I do need to remember that. I got to be very careful remembering that. Because her troops now, I sent her out with 18, or I think it's 18 total. I sent her out with troops, so those troops aren't in my party. And that's why they're not showing. So we'll take you, you, and you. We don't want them. Oh no, we'll take you. Even though you are a little bit higher pay, we will definitely take you. So now we got those guys, although they do get passive EXP from my skill. So we're up to 218 plus the 18 that left. We're up to 236, I believe. We're full. Yeah, we're full. Cool. Our herd penalty is minus 1.04. That is at this moment. Let's deal with that right now. We should have dealt with that right now. We do need to get rid of the Sumpter horses. We do have these two horses as well, and that is contributing to it. So we're at a minus 1.02. If we got rid of these horses, that would do it. However, we are holding on to those horses, and that is just because we need to get we have to have horses for our guys. When they level, in fact, I should go do that right now. We are going to go level these guys. They should be set on 5. Corinne is on 3. And they are on 1. We need to set Corinne to 5. Oh no, Corinne doesn't have a horse. No, Corinne is she's actually a 2. She's not a 3. She's not on a horse. That's actually a bad thing. So we're going to go deal with these guys for a second. And I would rather only take 23 of them. And the reason why we're going to go deal with them is because I want to convert those guys into cav. So as you can see, all my cav way over there and way over there. We're going to go right up and we're going to go deal with these guys. And this ought to be a great hit. Look how far away they are. Wrecked, son. You're gone. I think the graphics they look better. I can tell just by looking at this. They look really nice. If I headshot them, I think I kill them. I think I one-shot. Yeah, see, I one-shot and I headshot right now. With my skill. See, I want them to turn like that, and then I'm stopping. I want these guys to continue my way. That way they're only fighting 2 or 3 at a time. Come on, guys. Pop, headshot. 54 meter headshot. Ooh, 164 riding. I gotta be careful. I don't actually want to hit 175 riding. I don't want the bonus right now. Well, actually, I have to decide if I do want the bonus or not. Hey, where are you going? I want to headshot you. Wrecked. Headshot. 165. I gained another riding. Headshot again. Alright, so as you can see, they went up. A bunch of them did. I don't have enough horses. But now you'll see that the herd bonus went down. As you can see, it's down to a 1.02. It will go down even further when I get the other horses that I need. And I need 7, so I need 7 horses. The herd bonus will go down also when I get my other troops back. As you can, I have 18 troops. One thing I also need to do is I need to put Corinne on a horse. She's not on a horse, so she doesn't count as cav. So we need to buy 7 horses. So let us buy the 7 horses. Let us upgrade our guys. Boom. There we go. Our herd bonus is now -1. Still 1.02. We need to put Corinne on a horse. I don't think it's going to change at 3.86. .87. I gained 0.01 putting her on a horse. Although she won't be able to use her noble longbow. I don't think she can. I gotta be very careful on my words. I don't know if she's able to. Oh, here we go. I just thought about that. I don't know if she's bugged like the skill. I don't know if the skill works. Is the whole deal. Well, look at that, 45. A Siri territory is where you sell your hardware. You buy it for 15 and you can sell it for up to 45 each. They have some pretty damn good prices down there. $2.99. Well, no, actually it's buying. Yeah, let's click the button correctly. There we go. Jeez, that's cheap. That's cheap. No. Well, I better buy that back. Now that I think about it. Tools, that's good. Leather, that's not bad. There. And I'm not checking for a damn companion either. He's gonna cost $2,000. How is your skill, bud? Yikes. Okay then. We don't want you. You know, it's so damn far into the game, we should have some more companions. We should have a frickin' Swift or Spice Vendor out there, I would think. You gotta be kidding me, we don't. There's no Swift or Spice Vendor available. That's sick. Nope. Damn. So we'll just have to look for somebody that can run a caravan, but soon we gotta pull all our caravans back in. They all need skill. But let's go pick up some supplies now. The biggest question for me is, do I break the groups? We're still at 282. And I should be looking at what the days are. I gotta see how close we are at 1100 days. I kind of want to have these episodes run 100 days at a time. Let's hope they have some cheap dates. Dates are starting to go up in price. Yeah, big time. Vicious 12. That's starting to go up. Definitely we don't worry about the grain. We're going to still be able to pick up cheap grain over in Ascar, Quasara, and damn, I can't remember the name of it. Wow. Okay. We are going to get rid of some stuff. Jeez. Wow. That is some high prices. Gee, look at those. Oh, we're going to make some money. Damn. Cheese is 80. Yeah, we don't have any olives. Boom. Damn, didn't gain one. Thought we'd gain another one. We're so close. Yeah, we are really close. Next down to Hoovyar, Kusara, Askar, and I can't remember the name of the other one. Damn, that sucks. Can't remember it. Sanala. Oh, hello. They're coming in to buy food. I should have waited. Nope, because we want the beer. They're going to come in and take all the food. That's right up near the top of it. Oh, they do want grain. Wow. Okay. So here's some fish as well. $55 to start out with. So I told you about that hardwood. Look at that. Wow. They got some high prices. Cotton 100. Pretty good. Not too much. Leather 401. We'll get rid of one. They're coming in to buy the food right now. They're going to take everything. All right. There goes our 283. We're down to 17 to go. Let me check the dates. Okay. I don't know where we're standing at. It's minus 46 days. So we want to go to 1146. I don't know how close we are to day 1100. So what I was thinking about doing was running 100 days at a time. Alright, so we're 26 days away from 1100. So we got 26 days to go, and then we're done with this episode. That's how I figure I'm going to run them. I'm going to run them 100 days at a time. It should take less than 2 hours. Hopefully. Alright, good. You got your fish. We want to go to 12, not 13. Damn it, beer's 52. And all they have is silver ore. We could have some sale here. Meat at 76. It's not a lot. It's again not a lot. Ooh, wool's good. Pottery, decent. Hide's really good. Cotton is good too. Wow! Tools, amazing. Leather, not so much. Velvet, yeah, through the frickin' roof. 600. Almost 34,000. Not even, it didn't even get us a level. We had just leveled, it almost got us a full level, 34,000. But of course we don't know what the profit was. So we're almost 284. So hopefully, running down here, Will, Vulcan, let's see, we already, you can tell he's naked. We already tried him, so we don't have to waste time. We need to get one more companion. Getting one more companion to earlier on in the game running a second merchant caravan is really cool. Oh no, you can't, I don't Well, actually, I don't know if you can. If you had a companion run a merchant caravan, I know you're only allowed to take one of each type, but by a companion doing it, I don't know if that makes a difference. Huh. Alright, you got it at 15. They do not have as good of prices. No, they definitely do not. Although they have the cheap grain. We'll take the grain up to 7. All your beer. Yep. We're still not dealing with blocks and clay yet. And that's just because we're overweight. We would go massively overweight if we started dealing with it. Massively. So we do not want that. So I'm going to keep my herd penalty at minus 1.02. I have a feeling that once I get my guys back here in 1 day from my merchant caravan, that it's going to push me under a 1 herd penalty. Which that's what I want when I have my guys, is a 1 herd penalty. Not when I have them out on an escort caravan, but when they're all with me. Grain at 6. Oof, look at that. That's a lot of grain. Dates, yes. Beer. We can get it all. Sweet. Wine. We'll take the 50. They do have some stuff to sell. Alright, so let's buy. No. And then we can sell. Alright, so now we'll just start off a new one. Just a little bit. Not much. Salt, no. Wool, we can get rid of a little bit of it. Pottery, we can get rid of a little bit. Linen, I don't want to do too much. Yeah, that's it. Tools, same way, just to 100. Velvet is amazing. Keep there. Leather, amazing. There we go, 16 grand, boom, 284. We're down to 16 to go. Now we'll get our guys back. Come on. Do it. Come on. Seriously? 0 days. We're going to, of course, buy more grain. Oh, grain is at 8 here. Fish is at 12. Their prices are a little high. Yeah, my beer is at 64. Yeesh. They got high prices here. The only thing decent is the silver. Besides that, I don't think they have anything worth buying. That's at the very upper edge. That's at the very upper edge. What is your freaking prosperity? Okay, that's why. Prosperity's at 9 grand. That's why the prices are so high. Your prosperity could get actually too high. If it gets too high, then the prices actually go out of control. So there's actually a number to watch. I want to see what they have for goods. Okay, so they do have the Southern Lamlar armor. They have an Executioner's Axe, but not a heavy. there's nothing really worth buying. I was wondering what they would have for armor. I don't know what Aton's Prosperity needs to be to spawn a Noble Bolt or Heavy Executioner's Axe. I don't know what the exact number is, and I'm sure I'm not going to get it from Tailworld either. I mean, geez, come on, it says 0 days. Alright, they have returned. We went up a 0.1 in speed. As you can see, the herd penalty now is down to a minus 0.83. That's because I got those 18 people back. Getting 18 people back allows you to have about 40 mules, I believe. Right around 40 you can have. So now I'll be able to actually get the correct amount, and I just need to keep that number. 0.83, 0.93, 1.02, and minus 1. There we go. So there's a -1. We have a 5 movement speed. You have a caravan ambush. You are running negative at 4,000, so I should probably deal with you. I guess I will deal with that caravan ambush. How many guys do I have? I'm short 8 guys, so we are going to run this caravan ambush. Let's see what they have, because you want to keep the prosperity. Between 4,000 to 5,000 is the sweet spot. Look at that, 16. They're expensive. That at 57. Wow. I did not get beer. That is the one real huge downfall. I just did not get beer. Beer is going out of control. No. Couple. Amazing price. Good. Very good, sir. We will take the merchant caravan. It's going to move up. Most likely it's going to go north. Most likely. Yep, it's going north. Now the problem is letting them get away from you. You don't want to fail. Whatever you do, there they are. So if you take this, as you can see, you're going to gain all that. So you do need to get rid of that to get your herd penalty back down. But it's also really good to do that in Assyria territory because, like Kuzite, you have a better chance of getting cavalry. So that's why I love doing that in Assyria territory. First thing, let's get rid of our guys. We will get more horses when we get back over to Kuzite territory because we want our tier 2s, and you need to go bye-bye, and you need to go bye-bye. So we do want to get that. Let's see what prices we have. Not really for grain. We have an amazing price for fish, and I think this time we're actually, man, I do need olives though. Olives is a problem. But I don't really want to, I would want to go through, kind of want to go through Empire territory. That's what I really want to do. Especially because I'm hoping to hit Poros. I'm gonna wait. 333 is not enough. That's a great price for soul. Hides, nah. Pottery, that's like right near it. I actually went up higher. I didn't think I'd get it all. Linen, that's decent. We're going to stop at 70. Silver ore, that's great. There we go. So I'm thinking this time I want to run through Empire territory. I want to run this route. I might end up running this route and then checking Ankala and Odka for cavalry is what I'm thinking I want to do. So I need 10 guys now because I lost 2. How close are we to our next one? Not even halfway to 285. We got 15 to go. I'm thinking that would take at least another, like I said, I was figuring between 13 to 1500 days was my estimation. I really thought 1500 days was a safe number when I talked to Mexico about this. I originally had thought that it would take 1500 to 2000. My guess is it would take 1500 to 2000 if you only use 8 attribute points, which that's what I'd prefer to use, because I want the other 2 attribute points to go to another skill, so you can have 8 in both and get 302 skills. However, running 10, I figure it's going to take more to the 14 to 1600 days, which is still way too long. It's just too long. They just need to turn it up, is all they need to do. And I already know that they can do this, because what happens is as you can see, this is a 2.89, and look at how little green is left there. We're at a 2.42. They can turn this learning rate up. At the beginning of the game, if you put full points into endurance and put full points into riding, you can get this up near 10. However, you will never get this to 10. And I've done it. I think at the beginning of this game I did it. I had almost 10 social points and I had 5 full points into this, and you won't hit 10. They can turn this learning rate up. I believe they can. They definitely need to do something. I don't agree with this. Is what I don't like. Personally, if it was me, I would rather have them get rid of the 275 perk and move this down to 275. I personally feel the 275 perks are an absolute waste. They're the worst perks out of all of them. I don't want them, personally. I don't want them. Get rid of them. If they were to throw those and get rid of them, I wouldn't have a single problem with it. I would be completely happy with it. Okay, I gotta watch. What I really have to watch is fish. Now, as you can see, I've been getting rid of fish a lot. Now, there's going to come a point in time. You were at 4,000. Alright, you didn't have it. I thought you might have it. There comes a point in time in which the inflation gets too high that all of a sudden you want to push fish back from selling it down to 15 or so to literally you don't want to sell it under 20. There will come a time. As you can see, the buying price of fish is getting up close to 12 to 13. And that's starting to tell you that you need to push the selling price up as well. We gained we're one with him now. I don't like that skill. I hate that. You're going to go negative with somebody doing that. And I don't like doing skills, or to say quests, in which I become a negative. That I don't like. See, I don't want to pay 23 for it. We're at 61. This is the reason why I wanted to come over here. And it's all with Poros. I don't know why, it's just certain towns are certain ways. Jomaris, never good to buy or sell. Poros, a lot of times when you come to Poros, they want everything at a high price. And I mean everything. It isn't always that way, but especially grain, you can get a huge price. And here you go. Grain's at 14, so you're gonna make a lot there. Fish is at 24. There's just something about poros. Look at the beers. Even the beer is 66. No, a little bit. So I made 10 grand. Not great. That's definitely not as good as I had hoped to make. But you can get rid of product, especially grain. And grain is one of the biggest things that you're actually going to get that is going to be hard for you to sell. And selling it at Poros is really good to do. They can have a need for grain as well. There you go. Grain is at 16. So that's where it can benefit coming up here, because now all of a sudden, look, we're underweight again. So, this is kind of a central location for the Empire. So they do a lot of fighting in this area, which means when they do a lot of fighting here, a lot of armies are taking their supplies. So it can be a really, really good price to actually buy and sell. So now do I want to hit, okay, we're going to go run to Onira. Then I do want to go hit Akalat and Odka. And the reason why is because I want more troops. I'm down 10 troops. So I would like to pick up 10 cav. And I think when we get done with, let's go hit here first. Good prices as well. Like I said, this is such a central location to the Empire fighting that you're going to do some pretty good sales here. So this is a really good spot to be at. But you don't want to come here all the time though, or else you'll just drive all the prices down and keep them down. You just come here from time to time, and that's why I'll alternate routes. Linen is good. I did not want to do that with the tools. Give me my tools back, please. Where are my tools? Thank you. I did not want to get rid of them. Oh, that is good. There we go, another 14 grand. Now we'll go hit Onira. I'm thinking before we get done with this that I should be able to hit 280, 285. Yeah, we're about to tick 285. And we should, actually we could be very close to 1100 days. I didn't think about that. Let me double check. Yeah, we still got 14 days to go. So we're going to hit 285. In 1100 days. We still got 15. We got 15 to go. Like I said, we're probably going to look at close to 1500 days. That's ridiculous. Oh wow, here we go. We're going to make some money now. Look at the price of grain. It's 20. 2,000. Watch this. $12 grand. We're going to get our level right now. That's not good for wool. That is good for that. Salt is so-so. Iron ore is so-so. No, I don't want to. There, yes. Oh, yeah. Amazing price. We're down to 18,000 left, but that's going to be at, there, we made 20 grand. 285. So we hit 285 in just under 1100 days. Alright, you do have a really good prosperity. You're at 5,000 and you're even, so we're not going to touch it. I'm going to head over to Akalot right now, and I'm going to pause it while I go grab something to drink. Okay, we have arrived at our destination, and as you can see, they are sitting very low. The food surplus is the problem. That is what I've said sucks. They do have 2 bound settlement issues, but they have a serious problem maintaining that prosperity. This is where you need to, of course, think about dumping off some extra food to them, like grain, if possible. We're going to go pick up a ton of grain, and then the fish. You do want the beer. Take all my beer. Because we're going down into Assyria territory to pick up more. We do not want to buy. And that's the great thing though, because they're going to have cheap prices. So we'll take all your tools, not your linen, leather, yes, that's cheap. Velvet is cheap. And we are good to go. You don't have any. Damn it. Two bound settlement issues. I have a feeling we might go check that one and see if we can grab that along the way. Leopard has gained a level. Now, the reason why I'm doing all this is for one simple reason. The first thing you might be saying is you're wasting a lot of time. Which is true. I am wasting a lot of time. However, when Mexxico and I discussed this, it was discussed not how fast you could hit 300, but how fast you hit 300 playing a normal game. And in a normal game, this is what I would do. I wouldn't concentrate on just getting 300 and not worry about anything else. I would still get a wife. I would still have kids. I would pick up companions. I would deal with my caravans. It's a normal game. If you're just doing it as quick as possible, that's going to be completely unrealistic. You're never going to deal with that. So that is something that I had actually discussed with him. So that is why you'll see me actually wasting a little bit of time here and there on certain things. Damn it, I gotta get the tools back. You don't want those tools. So that's why I do that. You will notice. Because it has to be realistic. And then we'll give you that nice food, because we are going to pick up a ton of grain when we go back down there, and we're going to get rid of this fish as well to try and help you out. And then grapes. Alright, that's good. We don't need to worry about them. They're at a -5. Damn it, they got nothing. So we are going to go deal with the settlement issue. I do want to take you guys on. Yeah, I do want you guys. I'm one short. That is actually perfect. We're heading that way. So come back here for me, please. We'll play it smart. Yeah, I want that because I want to convert these guys into cav. My 10 guys that I got here. Why am I not catching him? Why is he seriously a looter traveling at 5 speed? Seriously. 5 freaking speed. Looters. My word. That's insane. Good, they didn't give up. 16 looters are traveling at 5. Hopefully they'll all level. Let's see how well I can hit. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I got you. Garrick, son. Got you too. See, people complain about archery, but if you look how low my little bit my hash marks are for actually hitting them. When you get skill and you get a good bow, that thing disappears fast. So you don't. It's just, yeah. Early in the game, you should be that bad at archery. You shouldn't be tremendous at it. All right, let's see if we can get a couple of these guys to turn. There. So I only have 10 guys. So I don't want them to die. Now, because we are at our max 235, well, we'll be able to pick up even more mules. And if I took the time to actually get 175 riding, I could grab a lot more. Because I would cut my herd penalty in half. All 10 did go up. Because the 175 skill is what gives you riding horde, which cuts your herd penalty in half. So that would go from a -1 to a minus point. It would go to a 0.5. So let us head down here, since this was absolutely insane to deal with. No, we wanted to go back. We wanted this. Because we're going there. So we want to complete that mission, because that's going to, that quest, that's going to give Akala a +1 to prosperity. So we do want to grab that. So yeah, when you're doing this, I'm not sure, Tony, if you're just busting butt to get 300 as quick as possible. You don't want to do that. That's not the object. Because in a normal game, nobody's going to do that. Because if you do that, and by the time you get 300, geez, oh my god, this pisses me off so bad. Okay. Alright, first of all, as I was saying, if you do that, then when you hit 300, you're never going to be able to start taking over the kingdom. You have no companions, you have no equipment, you have no wife, you have no kids. So you want to play it as a normal game. So now we're going to get rid of these, and we're down to 233. And these guys didn't leave. There's 10. That's how many I have. Which means they didn't desert. We had one of these guys desert. So the lowest level doesn't desert. It's random. But I always forget to do that. When you get a delivery quest, they give you peasants to go along. You lose the peasants when you deliver. But it always messes me up because it puts me over the limit. And I always run into that damn problem. Look at them just sitting there. It's like they need food or something. So we're going to stop off here. And we are going to pick up 5, 10. We're going to pick up 10 horses. Oh, wow. They need stuff too. We're about done. We're definitely about done for this episode. Which I think I'm going to get this episode put up right away. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, we got to get rid of the sheep. I forgot it. Oh, no. Don't we do that. Don't you dare do that. We got to keep that 75. I almost got rid of that. That's the sheep that we need. That's why you're going to see our herd penalty is terrible, minus 1.3. That's because sheep count. So when we come down here to go sell it, they'll take the sheep, and then we won't have that herd penalty. But we could sell 37 of those sheep because they only want half, which 37 you sell, there'll be 38 left over. So you can actually make a lot of money on these delivery quests, as I've told people. You could sell off half of it. They only want half. So by selling off, let's see, if you sell off 37, of course we don't know what the price is here. Here we go. We go ahead and we sell off 37 of them. 3 grand. It's not bad. Now, of course, it's late game, so it's not really that good of money. So it's not anything that you would go out of your way for, but it's not bad. They have 6,000 prosperity, so we don't want to touch them. We need to upgrade our guys, and then that way we will know what our herd penalty is. So let us upgrade our guys. Boom, that is done. We have now a minus 0.94 herd penalty. So we can actually get more mules. Wow. They must have had an attack or something. They are super expensive in everything. Wow, 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 wow. They had to have somebody attack them. I do need to watch the time. We are right at that time when we need to be stopping. We're right at the 1100 day mark. Tools, yes. We are at all of them. Silver ore, only at 1 or 2. Yep, only 2. No, yes. 7 grand. Let us double check and see what day we're at. We're right at the point of stopping. We still do need to pick up horses. We need another companion to send out. We need to actually probably stop and get all of our companions done right now. We need to pull them all back in. Alright, we still got 6 days. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pull all my companions in. There's 1 or 2 that are not ready to come back in. And that would be Wanderer. Look at that, 2 levels. Ooh, almost about to level again. Ooh, maybe I should wait. Black is about to level again. Fish just leveled. Lucky level. Yeah, it's all but 1 right now. All but the Wanderer is going to come back in. He's fighting to get that level. You know, that's one that you would end up replacing. Well, no, the Wanderer's with me. All mine have it. Okay, so as soon as the black levels, we pull everybody back in. That's what we're waiting on. So we're just waiting on the black. So as soon as we see the black level, then we pull all of them back in and send them back out. Because we can also use it for a caravan test as well, to test how much profits are being made. Alright, so now we can pick these up. Mine's 6, 1.1, 1 exactly. So now we're up to 92,000 carrying capacity. If I had that 175 perk, oh my word, we could get this up to like 110 or 120,000. And look, we're only carrying 42,000 or 46,000. We're not carrying much. We're definitely going to take the olives. That is saying 33 is cheap. At least we can get some beer. About time that we're going to start buying the higher priced beer. That is amazing. We're going to go into a little bit of a buying mode right now is what we're going to do. We're going to buy some stuff up. And it's like high price. What we're going to do is we're going to buy a bunch of stuff up. as far as the non-consumables are, and then we're going to sell at one big cost. We only got 6 days. Of course, I'm not checking companions again. I need another companion. So, oh man, look at that. It's so tempting to go after. I am so close to riding Horde. 9. I could get that in like 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 battles, and I'd have frickin' riding Horde. So, 11. There we go. We need that. By to 12. Beer's at frickin' 59. Wow, they need stuff. Look at this. No, they don't actually need a lot. We will get rid of a little bit of it. Look at that wine. Jeez. I went and bought a ton of wine early in the game. That I stocked up on, and I didn't sell at a low price. So now I'm getting a huge price on wine. Silver ore is really good. 600. Whew. That's decent. Not a lot, but decent. Same thing with salt. No on the wool. Sometime in here, I don't know if we're going to make it out of the Syria territory. We're going to be done with 1100 days. We're like, we only had 6 days to go, so we're like right there. I'm making 5,000 a day average. I have not actually checked my. Oh, I can get another workshop. I didn't even think about that as well. Once again, we're going to pick up some grain. We're going to pick up a ton of grain. Beer. Pottery is super cheap. Too much linen. Now we don't want to go over 70. We're saying 333 is good on that. We're going to hold off on some of this stuff. Obviously not this. I went a little low on that. We got to see what day we're at. Think if I broke up my groups right now, I'd be making like 8,000-9,000 a day. And like I said, I still could pick up another workshop. Look at that brewery. Tannery's doing good. There's a couple tanneries you can get. I need to look. There's one up in Sturgis you can get. But you can look. The wool reaveries are doing good. The breweries are doing good. They're all doing good. I do need to look and see where I'm going to get my next one at. I don't know where I'm going to get my next workshop. So let's see what day we're at. So there's a couple things I have to do. I got to get a workshop. I got to get another companion. I got to bring all my companions in. We got 3 days. So there's still quite a bit to do. Prince, it should be a high level. Robber, I don't think is going to be good if we've had him already. I don't think he's going to be good because he is more cunning. Yeah, he's only got 2 there. He's level 13. He's no good. So we don't need him, so let's get rid of him. My worry is that the Prince and the Waste are the Falcon. The Falcon maybe, but the Prince is normally too high of a level. Okay, he just doesn't. All he doesn't have is the scouting. If you were to get him 1 level and get him 60 scouting, then he could do an escort caravan. He can also do a bandit base. So that's a decent one. The only problem is like he's 16. So he's got 3 points into that, but there's no focus into it. So he's technically not good. He's not going to work for what we want him for. And I'm pretty sure the Prince is going to be the same way. He's old, he's high level, he just doesn't seem to work out. As I said, he's 16, practically nothing into it. He just, he's not that great. You can normally get a sense of who's good and who's not. I'm just really, really shocked that there's not another Spice Bender or Swift available. We have the only one in the game. Really shocked at 1100 days in that there isn't one. Very shocked. So we might make it to Ortesia. I'm not sure if we'll make it out of Assyria territory or not. So we're going to go from here to Sanala. How much do you have my grain for? At 6. Thank you very much. I'll take all your grain. There are your dates. And wine. And look at that beer raising in price. Look at that. And they're saying that is only 7% cheaper. Ah, man, I'd like to know where the rest of it is. That would be really nice to know. I don't have hardly any dates. I sure hope we can get some. Engineer. These guys can. These guys definitely can have it. You gotta check them. Damn, nothing. 1 intelligence. That's funny. So obviously he's a no. We want them an A caravan. But yeah, you look how much money we're making right now. I mean, it's crazy. Think if I got rid of those groups. Those groups are costing me over $3 grand. I'd be making anywhere between 6 to 10,000 a day right now. And then I'm also earning 0.1% on that money. That's one reason why I'm making. See there, I went down to 2,800. All right, you got the bull, which I'm assuming is going to be a high-level warrior. So I don't think he's going to work out. High level, warrior, nothing. He does have 1 point in and 2 attribute, which is decent. Too bad those weren't switched. If those were switched, it'd be a possibility. That being 17 at the beginning of the level is terrible. That's going to take a long time for him to level. So he, of course, is a definite no. Here we can get dates, grain, and possibly fish. And there is our grain. It is at 8. And our fish is at 12. I guess we're going to have to go to 13, I'm thinking. Oh, they got that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They are calling 12. Right around 12 to 13 is the average. Okay, I was not aware of that. Gotta be kidding me. Beer at 67. I have a brewery here. How is a brewery not able to keep that price down? Alright, maybe we're gonna have to sell here. Looking at the prices. Not much. Wow, that's good. Amazing price. All of it. Leather, no. Even though it's green, I don't want to sell leather for less than 400. So there's we hit 286 before our 1100th day. So we're just waiting on the black. As soon as the black levels, we cancel all caravan. Collect everybody up and get them their levels into trade, send them back out. Except for the spice vendor. The spice vendor is already maxed. So the spice vendor, it doesn't have to be pulled back in unless he or she were to get an attribute point. Then we'd want to pull her back in, but she doesn't have to come back in. I don't know what we'd end up putting into her, so I'm not sure on that. Alright, we do have our 1 herd penalty, so we're good there. This should be it. Oh, there we go. Boom. Nice. 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 Beer. 62. 62 is green. And they're saying it's 24% cheaper than the average. Somehow I feel like the average is wrong. There is no way possible that's 26% cheaper than the average. There's no way. I don't care what you say. There is no way that you're telling me the average price of beer is 80. Numbers are definitely off. This should be it. I'm not sure if we can make it up there or not. Let's check. I'm not sure if we can make it to Ortesia. We're about done. Except I also got to figure out where I'm getting that workshop. Wait, is it 46 or 64 days? Hold on. Oh, it's 64 days. My bad. We got 18 days to go. It's 64 days. I wrote it down. I hit load. Oh well. That's why you save it first. I always do that. Oh. Little bit tired today. I've been up for a better part of 2 days now, working on these graphics, which I'm just so thrilled with. I can't believe I was able to get it 1080p, and you are going for that town, aren't you? Yeah, you're going to take that town. That sucks. No. You're going past there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Alright, so you have a decent price on some non-consumables and you're a high price on consumables. Actually, you do not have a whole lot besides beer that I want to get rid of. Look at that. I got 27 beer. I might have to start bumping beer up to buying at 60 now and selling at 90. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, wow, that's a good. That's right. They got a silver mine here. Is why. They got silver right up here. No, we've had you. Butcher. That's going to be probably another fighter. So, high level fighter. 14 only. 3 points. Ooh. So with that level 15, you could put it into trade there. Which would immediately put him up to 72 trade. Put him out on foot. Yep, out on foot. I'd love to work that right now, however, I can't because if I put him over to quartermaster, I'll be under the limit of my troops, and therefore they will desert. So I technically can take him, send him out on a caravan, and then pull him back. That is actually not a bad idea right now, because he could actually level at the same time. Yeah, that is not a bad idea. I didn't see what skill he needs. He's going to use. I have something one-handed. Okay. I got something in mind. because I'm about to bring the black back in too. So if I go ahead and send him out, all right, give me that and that and that. Good, 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 good. Where's your boots? Where's your boots? I got Splint. We're gonna send him out on foot. Give him a cracks, tight shield, and then he's good to go. So he should technically be able to level by the time that the black levels, so then I can pull him back in, put that focus point into trade. Therefore, his cap will be 72 in the hopes that he should be able to level again. The good news is he has a lot of athletics, so he should be able to gain experience by running around the map, and that's why I did not give him a horse. I feel like I want to take olives this time. Anything at 11 I want to take, because I've been low on them. Wine, super cheap. Oil. Okay, oil. I guess we're going to go oil to 80 now. It's not a great price for linen. It's okay, but not great jewelry. Alright, we're going to... Man, look at that price. 100 for cheese. But we're low on cheese. We're low on cheese. We're low on beer. Dates. It's because those things are just going... They're going crazy. Meat's even high. I'm not sure if we can get another point in 18 days. We might not actually have to hit 1500. It might be closer to the 1300 I was thinking. I'm hoping it's 1300. That would work out pretty well. That would then push the what I was thinking 15 to 1600 days for. Oh wow! Oh, I don't want to pay 17 for it. Eesh. Look at they're saying 17 is cheap. 42. Holy cow! They're saying the freaking average is over 20. Yikes! Alright, oil we're going to take to 80 now. I don't know if I want to go. I mean, look at 90. Maybe I might go 90. I might think 90, 120. 9120. Is that where I'm going to go? Once you start getting to this point of the game, it gets really, really difficult to actually remember a lot of this stuff because the prices change so greatly that it really interferes with your thought process. You keep thinking, okay, this is what I want to sell it for, but then all of a sudden, okay, here we go, beer's at 100. So now do you start thinking about picking up beer for 70 and selling it for over 100? So your thought process has to constantly change with prices. That's why it can get really difficult. That is a great price. That's a real good price for pottery. Tools over 100 is good. Silver to 200. 400 for leather is great. Stop there. Almost 500. Alright, they made 8 grand. You don't have hogs here. Okay, you don't have them here. This is where I have my tannery. How good is a winery? I haven't tried a winery. Where do we have grapes? Alright, these are olives. trying to remember where the grapes are. There's the hog production. Olives. Olives. This is oil. I should check. I don't think I've had oil yet either. That is amazing. Oh, it's because they got hogs here. That's why. So they're going to be good on cheese. And then, of course, the wine. I think they have a winery here. Alright, so we're taking the oil up to 90. Beer at 100. Whew. $700. Nice. Okay. Hogs. Olives. Olives. So let us get an oil press. Or is it called an olive press? I think it's called an olive press. I want to try out an olive press. They should have one here already. Yeah, they have one. Yeah, I can definitely tell just looking at these graphics. They do have a tannery. Oh yeah, it's my tannery. Olive press and what else? Wine press. Yep. So let us go. Is it this way? One is probably going to lead to the back alley. So I'm not sure. Nope, not this way. I can just tell by looking at this, the graphics look so much better. It looks like an actual town. I mean, it just the depth of it looks really nice. Hey, buddies, how you doing? One of these days, I wouldn't mind dealing with that. It'd actually be where you could increase roguery skill. Is if you went after, you defeated people in town, the gang leaders. I think you should be able to gain your roguery. So I definitely want to try this out. It's expensive. But I'm wondering how good this actually is. How good our olive press is. Especially here. Yeah, the problem though is running this every 100 days is as it goes on, these days are going to run longer and longer. So that is a little bit of a concern with this. But, you know, the final part of it could take like, you know, it could literally take like 4 hours. So I do want to be careful on the time. I don't want to mess with the time too much. Okay, wine. We're holding, well, let's go to 60 on the wine. We'll just buy it all. What the heck? Tools 87. That's a bit high. 105 on the oil. We're not going to do that though. Oil, we're going to look at though. It could be 107 range on the oil. You do have a caravan ambush. Wow, you only got recruits. That's pretty damn terrible. You are powerful, so I'm not sure why. But we're not going to go deal with that right now. I feel like I should just end that freaking episode. It's running too long. We're 2:15 in. And I am getting an encoding overload. Damn. I'm not sure why. Now I'm going to have to look back through and see if it messed up. I didn't have an encoding overload. Damn, that sucks. Oh, that makes me angry. Really angry. oil 75. We're taking that to 80. No, not much to sell. Oh, that really makes me angry that I'm getting an encoder overload. Damn. Which means that this video could actually be pausing a little bit at times. That's what it means. So that is not good. I won't know until I go back and look through it and see if there was a problem or not. But it could definitely be pausing. So I won't be able to tell until you see the playback on it. On the playback, it might all of a sudden be little pausings here and there. So we'll take this to 11. Oh wow. So we need to go run down to this village real quick and buy the hardwood off of them. Thank you. I will take your hardwood. And then we're probably just going to go run up into Ostacan and finish off Valandia. We'll be close to 1100 days. I do need to look at that encoding overload. Now it's not giving it to me. So it's like right on the threshold. So I do think I know how to possibly solve it. Somebody won a tournament. The Butcher won a tournament. Which is good. He actually needed to. Okay, so fish we can buy. Wow, owls at 14. Alright, wine we can buy. Oil we're going to take at 60. Or 80. Oil's 80. That is too high. We're still too high a price over here. So, I still haven't even really been checking. Let's check these two guys out. Oh, I already have that companion. Oh well. I forgot. I already grabbed that companion. So we just need to watch those two. Watch for the black getting done. And you can see the Butcher getting really close. Is the black done yet? The black is done. So as soon as the Butcher levels, then we bring them in, which will be next episode. We'll bring them all in, get them back out on their caravans. And this will be the last one. Nobody here. We're at 60. 63. Now I'm trying to think what I'm going to want to start buying that at. Do have some high prices, but we're going to hold off on that. I do need to start thinking about that beer to 60, oil to 80. Olives are going up. See, now I don't have the encoding overload. Let's see where we're sitting at. So, for today's episode, we got ourselves to 1146, which is 64. So we're 9 days short. So we're at 1091. So we're at 1091, almost 1100 days, and we're at 286 and about a third. So we got 13.5 to go. We gained about 5 in this episode, in that area, 4.5, 5. So that could mean like another 300. So we could still be pushing 1500 days. We will see. So I think that is good enough for now. Hopefully we didn't have any pausing. I have a setting I'm going to change to work on that, and hopefully that will help clear that up. I will see you in the next episode. Take care, and thanks for watching.